Man, I swear the NBA is like a slippery eel. You know, when they got their claws into somebody, they got it good. You know, they don't really let anybody get away. They're going to use all their resources, all they love, all their power to make Lonzo Ball a star. They're going to give him the push. That's why they knew he was going to LA. They knew the draft. They knew I was going to work and what was going to happen there with Lonzo Ball. So now he is a Laker. Let's assess that situation. Lonzo Ball is a Laker. Okay. They have a bunch of spare parts on their team. It's not a slam dunk that they get what's his name? Paul George. It's not a slam dunk they get him. It's not a slam dunk that anything happens in their favor. So the question becomes, what's really going on? Why why is people so high on this situation with Lonzo Ball going there? I don't even remember Magic Johnson even being there at the podium for the other players that they drafted. It was just like they just mentioned them. You know, there was no champion for them at all. It was only for Lonzo Ball. He got all the press, him in his jersey. You know, they're taking pictures of him in his Laker jersey with the number 2. And that's it. And they was like, this is going to start the Ball era. That's all everybody talked about on ESPN. The number 1 pick in the draft was the secondary story. How embarrassing is that? Then you got De'Aaron Fox, who's a better player than Lonzo Ball, and the world knows it. But yet everybody's talking about Lonzo Ball. Then you got Futz, who's a better player than Lonzo Ball. The number 1 pick in the draft, and nobody's talking about him. They're all talking about Lonzo Ball. And they talking about he makes the team better. Magic Johnson threw D'Angelo Russell under the bus for Lonzo Ball. We appreciate everything D'Angelo's done for us, but at the end of the day, we need a leader. We need a leader. He's going to be a great player in this league, I think, but at this point in time, we need somebody that the guys trust. So they already mentioned that guys on the team didn't really trust him, didn't really want to play for him. I've stated this over a year ago. I was in Las Vegas when this incident happened. And the incident I'm talking about, and what I'm talking about is the actual moment where D'Angelo Russell recorded Homeboy Swaggy P with the Iggy Alexander situation. Once that happened and took place, everything else became secondary. It became secondary for the simple fact Nobody no longer cared. Everybody's hitting me up talking about this award show. But I don't care to talk about that. I want to talk basketball. Because when D'Angelo Russell got traded, it signified it didn't really matter what happened on the court. Because why is Swaggy P? Why would Swaggy P be the guy that you say, all right, this is the guy we sticking with? What about him on the team? I mean, Randall is good, but Nash, Randall, he's a one-arm player. You know, he does not have a right hand. So if you know he don't have a right hand, it's kind of hard to, stick with a guy that don't have a right hand. You know, how far are you gonna go with him? Nash Jr. I mean, Magic is thinking about Showtime and the Lakers. And they don't play basketball like that really no more. You think they running Showtime over in Golden State? They're shooting threes. Showtime mostly took place running the floors, but finishing at the basket. On scoring, like I understand what he's saying. Like guys make scoring passes, and that's all acceptable. That's all good and dandy because I understand what that means. So that's fine. We get it. Scoring pass. Somebody making the extra pass. So I understand what that details. But is Lonzo Ball really the guy to take you there? I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I mean, they're going to take their time developing him. The league will put the situations together and put people around them and, this and that. But the way I look at it is different. I look at it completely different than a lot of people. I look at what the pieces they have around them. I don't think the Lakers can compete. I think they're about 2-3 years away from really being good. 2 to 3 years away from really being good. But this is the now right now league. They're going to put people in place and frown them and all that stuff to try to make them better again immediately instead of letting the team develop. So let's see who they're going to put there. I'm thinking the person that they would put there is, I don't know. LeBron's trying to. We're gonna talk about that later with Paul George. He's really pushing to get Paul George over there. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens and what's offered to. Because right now, what could the Lakers offer for Paul George to make Indiana say, "Okay, let's take this deal"? I just don't see what the Lakers could offer them. Swaggy P. None of the players that I think are on the Lakers would even suffice. So, I mean, hey, that's just my opinion. Y'all tell me what y'all think on Lonzo And don't forget to subscribe. I'm out.